His kids are actually nice to us.
Why are you still talking shit about their own father?
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Ahmad J back here in another video. Today we're about to be getting into a video by Mori, and the video is going to be on Valkyrae disrespects dead brother. What the fuck? I'm just getting straight into it because I don't know what to say because I don't know about this situation.
Apparently, famous Twitch streamer Valkyrae is now being canceled because she opened up about her brother passing away yesterday at the time of this recording and admits that she has mixed emotions due to their conflicted past. And I'm not gonna lie, after watching the clip briefly, it is kind of weird.
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday. And I had like my meetings, and my mom called me and she was like, yeah, Mark died. And I was like, oh shit.
Bro, the way she said that is just so...
Why is she speaking about that like it's just nothing? She acting like a dog died, well, nah, I'm saying that's not like it's important. But like she acting like just a random person died that's like not her sibling or something. Like, bro, that's your sibling. She said Mark died. Like that regular ass Twitch streamer ass fucking talk. Like, why are you talking like that?
Weird. Now, I'm pretty sure we all cope in different ways, shapes, and forms, but saying, oh shit, to your literal brother passing away from alcohol is kind of insane.
And so, yeah, yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem, and he had, he passed away, from, alcohol.
Yo, why is she so nonchalant about this? Again, we all, you know, grieve and cope in our own ways, but again, something about this seems very off-putting.
Dad. Yeah, so that was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we all grieve in weird ways because like I think reality really didn't hit. I think I was probably like a kid at the time. Family member passed away, and like really didn't hit until I was like at the funeral, until I realized that family member was gone forever, and we were basically at like the last time seeing him, like in that form, is what I'm saying. And I'm like, and I started crying. Yeah.
I just felt really bad because
I wouldn't even, if any of my beloved family members or friends had just passed away, bro, I don't even think I would be able to keep it together on stream the following day to even stream. I would be probably severely depressed. But that's just me.
I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I was like kind of angry yesterday because he just like didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me, and then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like,
Wild ass statement. I guess I now have to forgive him because he is dead now. And
I get why she's getting a lot of backlash, because I have never seen this type of response from a Twitch streamer that's low-key supposed to be positive or puts on this persona of being positive for years upon years, and then this is the type of reaction you have of your brother dying? And why are you even on stream right now? Well, she's on stream right now because which well, I think I just answered my question right there, because she's really doesn't give a fuck about her brother, basically, is what she's saying. This is wild.
this frickin' sucks. I just gotta say, streamers, please refrain from coming off as callous and cold, because some things are better left unsaid. You didn't have to come on stream and share the story with your stream. I get it, it's your job, and we feel as though that we have to share every facet of our lives with our audience because, hey, we're I guess public figures or whatever. Influencers. Kinda cringe, I don't like that term, but you know what I mean. But again, you know, I don't know.
Not gonna lie, I feel indifferent. I'm not about to share every aspect of my life with yeah, niggas, I'm sorry. I like my privacy how I like it, which is just normal. Like, I may do this YouTube thing, but if I explode one day, I'm not about to have all my business out there.
The dynamics or the relationship she had with her brother before he passed. It's unfortunate that he passed through alcoholism. That's terrible for anyone. But optically, this is not making her look good whatsoever. It's making her look kind of crazy. And now people are saying, utter disgusting. A day later, talking shit about her past brother. No wonder why. She's single. Her personality is shit. Another person said, brother passes away. Immediately goes on stream and starts talking bad about him. These streamers are soulless. Another person said, I will never let these people lecture me on morality or empathy when this is how they talk about their own family. Psycho behavior. Now, I don't think she's an actual psychopath. I don't know. Based off of what I've seen, I think there is a higher concentration of like psycho sociopaths within this industry. I will say I've seen it behind the scenes. These people are vapid, pathological. They will tear you down, destroy you if they don't like you. I can confirm that as a creator myself. But again, maybe she's just too lost in the sauce. Maybe she felt as though that she really had to hop on stream and like talk about this stuff when she really didn't have to. Another person said, this is an actual sociopath, by the way. They didn't have to bring up their family at all. Zero empathy. That's a sibling. If your brother or sister dies and you do this, you are literally evil. Imagine how her mom will feel if she sees this clip. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a lot of people, or if her mom follows her, it's gonna be a lot of people like trying to find her and trying to send her this clip because like this is just crazy. I'm still stuck on it's your own sibling. I feel like no matter like what happened between you and a sibling, I mean, you should at least feel some type of way if they're passing away. Don't just like try to put it off the shoulder and just be like all nonchalant and say, yeah, Mark died. Like, nigga, what? What are you even talking about? Like, why are you even saying it like that? It's just like utter disrespect, and you just start talking about that nigga when he's gone. Like, it's like if she passed away and that nigga was talking about her, like vice versa.
Exactly. Like you are not, I think there's a little bit of narcissism in this because you were not the only one who had a relationship with this person. So because you may have had a bad relationship with this person based off of your perception does not mean other people are not affected by his death in the same way that you probably aren't. Another person said, she really dying on that hill. Also streaming the day after he died. Crying emoji ×3. That is crazy, kinda. I'm not gonna lie. Someone else said, wow, this is how your sisters respond when you die, guys. Hopefully not my sisters. They, 1, make it about them. 2, don't actually care. 3, air you out publicly. And 4, profit. Women are incredible. I don't think this is a gendered issue, although some people want to make it about that. But me, I think this is just a lack of empathy issue, a lack of decorum issue.
I don't know. I was like angry, and she was like, no, she's like, it's okay. Just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him. But what the... Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday, and I was...
Man, it seems as though that she's not taking the situation seriously. Hey, man, why have enemies when you can have family members, right? Right?
I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday, and I was like, like, you know, we never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. So it's like, why? Like, okay, yeah, great, you passed away, fine. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us.
You feel bad for his kids? Why are you talking shit? That was supposed to be your nieces and nephew. Why are you still talking shit about their own father? I get that's your brother first, but like what are you still like talking shit about them for? Like doesn't like Maury said, literally doesn't mean other people who felt indifferent about him and had like a closer relationship with him and you're just going online talking shit and you're related to them too.
But it's like, damn.
I gotta say this response is incredibly immature, and there's only a few things that come to mind that could elicit such a reaction or lack of empathy for a brother. 1, some serious, like, you know, childhood abuse type shit. 2, he irrevocably damaged the relationship to a point at which it couldn't have been repaired, probably by doing something devious. Or 3, maybe she is legitimately mentally ill, sociopathic, psychopathic, I don't know. They say psychopathy is when like someone can't feel emotions, so they have to like emulate it or copy it from other people. And then like sociopathy, is often shaped by environmental issues, right? Psychopathy you're kind of born with genetically, and sociopathy you're kind of molded to be nature versus nurture. I'm not an expert on this stuff. This is just things I've heard.
Sound
But
like
both
it.
psychopathy and sociopathy exhibit behaviors of antisocialness, a complete and utter disregard of empathy and societal norms, and tend to be, I guess, very cold and calculated individuals, and probably have a bit of narcissism as well. So, hey. They're saying she made this about herself, which, you know, she kind of did. Guy just died. You know, it's kind of crazy to be speaking on this on the internet in front of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she did make it about herself. First thing she do, boot up a stream. Oh, so my brother died. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, that's fucking wild. Making somebody else's death about you and then dissing him on and then started saying your relationship. I mean, I get like I said, I get it. Your relationship probably wasn't great, but like you ain't gotta run into the internet and talk about it, especially when you're like a fucking famous streamer.
Millions of people, potentially. Another person said, streamer Valkyrae speaks about her brother who died yesterday with total indifference. I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. Okay, you passed away. Listen, forgiveness isn't about him or anybody else. It's about you and letting go of that energy, that negative, toxic energy that is holding a place in your mind. Holding on to a grudge, especially for someone who died, it's not going to have a net positive on your life whatsoever. It's a waste, a literal waste of energy. And it's not for anybody else but yourself to free yourself of that burden. So the fact that she's, you know, she's older than me, she's supposed to be more experienced and wise, and yet she probably doesn't understand that concept is crazy. Another person said, effing based. If you don't come from a effed up family, you have no right to comment. Listen, I come from an effed up family, and I guess this is just a difference of opinion. I come from an effed up childhood. It is what it is, full of trauma and depression. Yet I don't have this mentality. I used to. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't there, where I held.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It depends on how you handle that type of shit and how you grow as a person. If you're just like still just like holding grudges and you ain't gonna take you nowhere. I had to learn that the hard way, just like holding grudges against like some family members that I don't even fuck with, and I'm just like they're just gonna be still there. I'm just like, why am I still just holding a grudge against this person? So I just moved on from the situation and learned to shoot for the future, especially like people that I knew in the past, and I'm just like karma works its ways back to people, and I just leave it at
On
that.
the grudges, but I feel like when it comes to death, you just gotta let certain things, unless you were severely, again, childhood trauma, you know what I'm hinting at, things that permanently traumatize you to the grave. I understand if it's super extreme like that, but if it's something petty childhood arguments, brother sibling fights, family feuds and drama, then certain things after a certain period of time, you just gotta let it go, man. Really, unless somebody got murdered, killed, like again, extreme childhood trauma, I don't think you should hold on to these grudges forever. Someone else said N-words.
No. Hey, I don't know what the hell, we all don't know what she been through unless she explains it on the internet about what she went through with her brother or why they never really had a relationship. But I feel like judging on that, but like I can say for myself, I wouldn't come to the internet and just like say my sibling died and come on with some type of I don't know how to say that word. Just come on the internet with some like kind of like jokey type of deal going on, and just try kind of tell the story all weird and just make it about myself. I'm not gonna do that personally, but people are different. I guess that's how people cope now. I don't know if that's how she copes. Like I said, we all don't know how she feel about this, but at the end of the day, that's her and that's how she deals with shit. But it's still just crazy talking about your sibling like that, no matter what type of relationship you had. Just learn to let go and forgive. This is the theme of this video. Learn to let go and just forgive so you can move on with your life. So when that person passes away one day, you can just be like, oh, I'm sorry that he passed away. But if you guys enjoyed that video and you want to go check out more, go check out the video because I kind of stopped right there. But if you guys enjoyed my reaction, like and subscribe, and we on the road to 400. We're gonna get there. Catch you guys later.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?